How's it going, guys? Oh, how do I want to word this? This is a 261 I did for a tree service, or so-called tree service, quite a while ago. And yeah, they reached out to me and said it wasn't running right and it was clanking, clattering, hardly any power. And before I show you stuff, I take in mind this is a tree service. Okay, I believe Buck and Billy calls that the ski jump. And then yeah, this chain would not cut its way out of a wet paper sack. And then that raker's high. Oh, what do we got here? Let's cut the shit out of that one. Look at that one. This is absolutely horrendous. These are the types of chains that I warn people about when I port them a saw. If you can't sharpen a chain, you don't need a ported saw. And this is coming from a tree service. Wait till you guys see this. They got the thing so hot, I think the piston swelled up and then cracked it. The pistons broke all the way up. I know it ate some chunks. And then I think there's some chunks down in here. I'm going to have to... I can see it gouge there, hopefully. And of course my compressor kicks in just a minute. I swear that thing knows when I'm on the... making a video or on the phone. But, yeah, that's nothing I did, guys. This I held back on this build like you would not believe, because I figured this was what they were going to be doing. I didn't even do any piston work to this thing. This is 100% stock piston. I didn't taper top it. I didn't do a pop up or any of that thing. I just did a very, very mellow. I didn't even touch the lowers, but I was able to save the cylinder compared to what it was. That's what I was dealing with, and I managed to save it. There's a couple war wounds in there, but most of them are below the exhaust port. I cut about another 1/8 thou out of the combustion chamber, just because if this is the type of chains they're going to run, I'm going to bleed off some compression to kill some heat to hopefully prevent this from happening again. These dudes are absolutely lucky that I was able to salvage my cylinder for them. So I cut just a little bit more out of the chamber to bleed some compression. All I did was twirl some Scotch Brite around there and got that carbon out. Looked the port over real good. I don't, you know, these guys are lucky. But, you know, short tooth, high raker, big tooth, extremely low raker, extremely low. What the hell kind of shit is this? I think I'm going to toss this chain in the trash. And that way they're forced to at least buy a brand new chain when they get it back. But this is why I say, if you can't sharpen a chain, don't port your saw. This probably would have died as a stocker too. I have a highway pop up there, but I am not going to put that in there. I want another stock OEM low compression piston. I would have to chuck this up and knock this off, because that would defeat the whole purpose of me bleeding off some of the compression. I thought I had another stock piston floating around. I do not. But, yeah, don't know what they're running for bar oil too, but it don't look real pretty. This is asinine. That's the type of shit that pisses me off. That's saw abuse. And gosh, I mean, if you make money with your equipment, you would sure think you'd know how to at least keep a sharp chain and maintain it. But I don't know. For a salvage cylinder, I think I did pretty good. But I held back on this build in so many ways. It probably wouldn't have lasted a week if I'd have pushed it to the moon. But yep. So I'll call the steel dealer tomorrow and get a piston and rings coming for it. But yeah, I've got that 660 cylinder soaking in here. I'll get that cleaned up, and I will probably make you a video and see if I can save it like I did this one. Show you guys how I do it, or some of the ways I do it. But I don't think it was lack of lubrication, and there's no. And they're missing their winter air dam too. Looks like they just pulled it out and pitched it. Don't know why. But yeah. But I think I saved it. Hopefully there's no air leaks. We'll have to check that when we get it running. Yeah. Crazy. You guys have a good one.